Greetings to my dear students. I am Shobha, Science Faculty, Mangala Vidya Mandira. Today, let us learn about cell and its diversity. First of all, what is cell? Where do we find cell? Cell is a basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms which carry out all activities to keep them alive. All living things are made up of one or more cells where they carry out all the process of life. Let us learn some more characters of the cell. All the cells are living in nature. They are able to reproduce themselves. New cells are being formed from their pre-existing cells. Now, let us move to the discovery of a cell. In 1665, Robert Hooke used a light microscope to look at a thin slice of cork. What do you mean by the cork? Cork is nothing but the bark of a tree, which is a dead cell. He found that each had a similar small boxes which he later on named it as cells. After that, in the year 1675, Anton von Leeuwenhoek was the first person to observe living cells under the microscope. He observed the microorganisms which were present in the pond. He named it as animalcules. Now, let us move to cell diversity. All cells are very diverse in nature in terms of their shape, size, and internal organization. Based on their function, its diversity also varies. Now, first let's learn cell size. Cell size is differing greatly in its components. Cell size is limited by cell surface area to volume ratio. As the cell grows, its volume also increases much faster than its surface area. As you can see here, some cells are very small like bacterial cell, some cells are very big like an ostrich egg cell, some cells are very long like giraffe nerve cell which may be about 2 meters in length. Now let us study about cell shape. The cell shapes can be as simple or as complex depending upon the function of the cell. Each cell has the shape that allows the cell to perform its own functions effectively. There are different varieties of shapes, like some cells are spherical in shape, some are rod shaped, and some are spiral in shape. Now let us move to the internal organization. There are three basic parts of the cell: the outer boundary, which is called as cell membrane, the interior one, which is called as cytoplasm, and the control region, which is called as nucleus. This cell membrane is sometimes also called as plasma membrane, which covers the entire cell surface. It acts as a barrier between the inside cell and outside of the cell. All material enters and exits the cell through this cell membrane. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance which is present inside the cell membrane, which has all the organelles except nucleus. Finally, the nucleus, which is called as a control region, since it controls all the activities of a cell. Particularly, it is having the DNA which is used for the reproduction. So students, now in this session we have studied a bit about cell. Further details about the cells will be seen in the next session. Here are some of the questions for your home assignment which you have to complete and WhatsApp. Thank you.